Recovery condition is hard. So today we set out in search of some birch bark tea as we continue to poke around the all-new Pleasant Valley whilst crafting a bearskin bedroll and simultaneously attempting to avoid our old friend cabin fever. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We're going to go downstairs now. It's not quite daylight yet. Hey, we don't have to go outside to go into the basement anymore, guys. Yay! Who's happy? I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm happy. It's a really nice change. So we're going to step up here. And that we've already searched here. There's nothing else really to be found, unfortunately. But we do have a workbench here. And in just a few seconds, it will be usable. Now, one thing I'm noticing is, see, I kind of do want to just try and eat these sardines, but if they give me food poisoning, that's going to set me back on my goals for this episode. So, I don't know. I might just avoid eating the sardines entirely. Okay. Now, I do want to go out and grab a steak really quickly. Can't freaking see anything. We're going to have some daylight by the time we come back in, so this is a good way to pass some time. I think I just heard the bear. A new bear nearby. But then again, I think we've established that the bear sounds are playing when you leave the place again, so that might be it. All right, so yeah, 1,080 calories. Let's chow down on that. I'll go ahead and pick up a second one just to have it to eat when I'm ready for it. Trying as much as possible to stay indoors. I think the door is, yep, basement. There we go. Trying to find my way around in the dark, too. Although I know I kind of learned my lesson from rewatching the footage since it had been a while since I played, you know, kind of YouTube gameplay habits. It's better to have a little bit of a light source when you're recording gameplay footage, even if you know where you're going in the dark, just so that people watching the video can actually see stuff. I was watching episode 41, and I was like mostly walking around outside in the dark, and I'm like, I can't see anything on the screen right now. People are just listening to my voice. It's funny. All right, so now it is just about at the crack of dawn, and we can start doing stuff. So, oh, hey, this is the new crafting interface. Forgot about this. Saw it last night, but, well, a couple of nights ago now for you guys, because this is one episode into my recording session. But let's see. Where is the bears? There it is, bearskin bedroll. So, oh yeah, I like this a lot more. It's just different. So, interestingly, a single... All right, so I'm rolling my mouse wheel once. It's completely changing the list. It's not scrolling it so that some of the stuff is still on the screen. It's going down a full page. Yeah, so... yeah, totally. I love that. Okay, cool. So, bearskin bedroll. Yeah. Let's just, now, hang on a second. Are these the only knives that I have? And I don't have either of those. So I'm not sure why it's giving me a choice to select the hunting knife. I have a toolkit on me, right? I do. I have a quality toolkit on me, so that's not affecting it in any way. That's really interesting. Why is it... has it always required a hunting knife to make the bedroll? I don't recall that. I just recall needing these. Oh, well. Okay, so it's going to take 17.5 hours to make this bitch. So let's go ahead and just do 4 of those out of the gate. Because we can't do all of that, unfortunately. Alright, now it's saying I have only 1 of 2 cured black bear hides. I'm not sure why it would say that. I'm guessing this would be to start a new one. Either that, or I might have the option now to continue one that I've already started. no, it says 13.5. So, that's weird. I hope there's not a bug with the new crafting interface that's going to prevent me from crafting that. But let's drink some water, which this should be enough to cap me off again. And I will have to, I'll have to go out and melt some more. I'll have to get a fire going. But that's okay. Let's see if we can... How's my stomach? Yeah, let's go ahead and eat the other bear steak. Alright, and then we'll spend another, I guess, 4 hours on this thing. Okay, it's letting me do it. So, I'm guessing that the interface is still being worked on in some ways, because that's not entirely reassuring. Alright, now we've only got 9.5 hours left on it. And still some daylight, of course. But let's go and make some water upstairs. I do have some firewood on me, and there's also some firewood. Yeah, it is nice to be taller in here. You can definitely tell. It's cool. Alright, so I've got some firewood here. I'm gonna pick that up. Got some coal, too, so that's really handy. We're gonna start a fire. We're gonna use, ooh, that's a low-condition fire starter. We're gonna use some wood matches. No tinder required anymore, thank God. Let's start a fire using a stick. 85% start chance. Pretty good. I'll take those odds any day. If my life depended on it. In an uncertain situation. Alright, so 2 hours, 15 minutes. Now, I could have also just gone over to the stove, too. That's always a possibility. But... oh, that's right, we got this cured gut sitting here, too. Forgot about that. Alright, so I'm going to carry this cooking pot over to the fire. Go ahead and melt that. Now, how much thirst do we have? I think we can make it through. So we're gonna pass time until this is ready. We don't have any more reading to do. I've read all of my books. And there was much rejoicing amongst the Legion. Yay! Alright, so let's pass the time until that's ready. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. And I may go ahead and make some more while I've got this fire going. How much time is left? 30 minutes? Okay. Let's do this once more. Oh, really? Didn't do my fire math. All right, well, hang on. Just gonna throw a few sticks on here. Didn't do my fire math. Thought I would be okay.
Come on, fire. Come on. That didn't work.
Thank you for that stunningly insightful observation, Jennifer. Looking good. Knock on wood. Yep. Yep. Why did I say anything? There's no point. Again, I'm not actually superstitious. It's all for fun.
Perfect.
It's all for self-amusement. Okay, so now this is potable water. Let's just drink it, and the remainder will go into my inventory. And that fire will not last long, because we didn't use much to start it. You can drop some of that gear, my dear. So, how much water do I have on me now? 9.92 gallons? Good. All right, so that's handy. Let's see. Now, I have read all these. Yes? Just make absolutely sure. 10 out of 10. I know I've read all these. I know that. Yeah, I had these books here too. That would have been really easy to start the fire with. I've put them down to start fires with, and then I forget that they're there. Oh well. Alright, so... Oh yeah. Over here. Other side of the room. We don't have... Oh wow. Actually, never mind. I'm just going to go upstairs. We don't have any daylight left. Well, we might be able to get an hour of work in. Maybe. It won't hurt. We still have passive condition recovery right now, so let's try it. I can't see a damn thing. Where's the workbench? Open file cabinet. Workbench. There it is. Okay, 1 hour. Come on. Come on. Got it. Okay. Now I definitely can't see, so let's get the good old light source out. Gonna have to refill this thing pretty soon. Once we have this bearskin bedroll, we can strike out. Actually, let me check for cabin fever risk. Good, I'm okay. Now, one problem that I am facing is that I don't think I have any venison left outside. We're about to find out, but I don't believe that I do. So that's no bueno. Oh, nope, there's some venison. Perfect. Eat it. We are recovering some condition, you'll notice. Like, our meter's definitely higher, and it's about to be a lot higher, because, I keep going into this room looking for a bed. Bed's not there anymore, Hadrian. Come on now. But it's okay, there are beds in the other two rooms, which makes sense. I mean, there were always 3 bedrooms up top. Like, why wouldn't one be like an office? So it makes sense that it's changed. Let's refill that lantern while I'm thinking about it. There you are. Now, I think that jerry can is still downstairs. I can't recall if I used it already or not, but we can always take advantage of that. So let's... I don't think I'm going to sleep for 12 hours. I'm not that tired. I'm still going to top off my thirst. Just for safety's sake. Hunger is good since I ate that deer steak. And let's sleep for as long as the game will let me. Again, it's not going to be a full night's sleep. We won't recover all the condition we need to. We don't have birch bark tea, as I've mentioned many times. Blizzard's over, though. And, oh, nice. It's actually not too far away from the dawn. Our condition meter is, it's about 2/3 full. 66% condition. We do have sprain risk because we're encumbered, but that's okay. I can change that pretty quickly. Not quite. Not quite that much water. But one thing I will be able to do pretty soon is, well, we'll be able to keep working on the bearskin bedroll for one. But I'll also be able to repair my rabbit skin toque as soon as we have daylight. I haven't done that yet, but I could do that as soon as there is just a little bit of light creeping through the windows, and then we'll be able to get out of here. This is what I was going to do before we went to explore some of Pleasant Valley. The only reason I'm not already exploring more is that we really can't afford to go out and explore a lot when it's this freaking cold all the time without recovering some condition first. So that's my thought process, in case you missed it. ICYMI. Yeah, for those of you who never knew what that acronym stood for, whenever someone says ICYMI, that's in case you missed it. It's actually fairly common nowadays. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna have to pass some time down here in the dark. Pass time for 1 hour. And it looks like that's going to take me straight to the dawn or right before it. So let's try and repair. Yeah, I can't repair well in the dark, but Yeah, in like a couple of seconds, I will be able to. And good, our risk of intestinal parasites just went away, which means when it's time, which it will be soon, I can go eat another bear steak because God knows we have enough bear steak outside. So that's actually quite good timing. I think we just crossed into the dawn. Any second now. Come on. Come on. I know you're right there. There it is. Perfect. New rabbit skin hat is now in perfect condition. I will go ahead and repair you as well. Decent expedition parka because, you know, why not? It's an expedition parka. It's worth having in full condition. As the snow pants, really, but I've got everything else at 90%, so I will stay where we are. Let me quickly step upstairs for a couple of reasons. I'm going to go ahead and grab those bear steaks so that I don't have to worry about my stomach during the day's work. We should be able to finish off the bearskin bedroll today. Thank God. Oh, those are coming in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a jerry can there with lots of lantern fuel. I know, it's a lot. It's an insane amount, but need to refill that lantern. It's got almost a gallon of fuel in it, so it'll definitely tide us over. A couple of bear steaks. Wow. Visibility during blizzards has definitely changed. Look how rough that looks. So there have been some atmospheric tweaks to the game. Okay. So we've got everything we need for the day's work. There's the workbench. Barely visible, I know. Let's eat this gamey bear meat. And also, yeah, I know, risk of intestinal parasites, blah, 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 blah. That's gonna happen. Open up the workbench. Bearskin bedroll. 8.5 hours. Let's go ahead and put, let's put 5 in. Because reasons. Begin crafting. Perfect. Now there's only 3.5 hours left, which means we only need one more session to finish this thing, and it looks like I'm going to be able to do it pretty easily. So let's go ahead and drink. Moment of truth. Oh, there's our cabin fever risk. We might actually get cabin fever while we're doing this. That's perfect timing, though, because we now have a bearskin bedroll. Now let's remind ourselves how frickin' heavy this thing is, because I've forgotten. 6.6 pounds, as compared to the 2.2 pounds, right, of our existing bedroll. Damn it. So why does it have to be so massively heavy? Cabin fever risk is about halfway up, so we have to go outside now, but we have a bearskin bedroll, which the nice thing about a bearskin bedroll is that, I'll let you read the description, assuming what I'm about to say is still true. The smell might scare animals away. Yep, that is one nice thing. So it is heavier to lug around, but it's warmer, and it's the extra 4 pounds and change are beneficial in more than one way. All right, so let's drop that. Let me go ahead and refuel completely this lantern. All right, and we're going to put the jerry can back down. I know. Leave this bedroll right here in the corner. I could technically salvage it, but we're going to go back out to a spot where... well, actually, I don't know that we'll go back out there, but part of me wants to go out to the spot that we started off this leg of the series in, just in order to get that other bedroll and salvage it for cloth. Might not need to, though, with where we're going. There's going to be plenty of cloth, I think. Plenty of clothing items to shred. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will soon. All right, so let's see. Food-wise, how am I doing? Risk of intestinal parasites, 1%. Let's eat the other steak. Because I can tolerate a 4% risk. I don't have a ton of water on me. Now, the only question is, do I try and sleep one more night with this much cabin fever risk in order to recover a bit more condition before I leave? That is an interesting question indeed. Or maybe, can I avoid cabin fever risk if I sleep out here? That would be an interesting test. Let's try it. Because it's plenty warm out here. It still feels like 64, even though it doesn't look like it should feel warm in here. Because I mean, look, it's all the glass is broken. You're safe out here, especially with the bearskin bedroll, and nothing can break in. So let's go ahead and plop this thing down. It's been a while since I've had one of these. Oh, this is awesome. All right, so whoa, hello, game. I know you can do this. All right, I can plop it down right there, but not here. That's interesting. All right, so I can only have it right by the door. That's fine. I can live with that. Right between the two doors. That makes me feel somewhat vulnerable, but you know, I'll get by. And let's. I think I'm just gonna sleep for as long as I can and see what happens to cabin fever risk. If it happens, it happens. But let's go ahead and sleep. Mainly for the purpose of recovering condition. It's not like the cabin fever will hurt me, and we're about to leave anyway. Yeah, cabin fever risk still went up. But our condition did too. Notice that, which is quite nice. So we're probably going to leave with cabin fever here. But I think I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and pick the bearskin bedroll up. We're going to go inside. I am going to start a fire and make a little bit more water before I leave. I'm just going to... I've got a torch on me. Let me just use the... Whoa! Why did that not work? Why is it not lighting it? That's interesting. Well, never mind then. I will use a match to see where I'm going. Works for me. This cooking pot is still here. That's perfect. Fireplace, start fire. This time we are going to use a book. So they're not just laying around uselessly. We're going to light the book on fire, use a cardboard match. God knows we got enough of those. I'm hoping that we can make it to the dawn. We almost certainly will get cabin fever, but that's okay. We're going to go outside and live off the land for a bit. We can manage it. All right, fireplace, 15 minutes. I could technically make water outside and avoid this risk. But I don't know if I'm anywhere on the porch outside when I'm doing this, it'll probably still count towards the cabin fever risk anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So I don't actually have any solid fuel unless I were to break something down in here. I just don't want to run out of fuel again. What I can probably do is this. I can start boiling some water. Pass the time until that's ready. Probably going to get cabin fever. Oh, wait, not yet. Grab a couple pieces of coal. There we go. Now that's all I need. Cabin fever? Yep, there it is. Cabin fever. All right. Oh, I can't pass time anymore indoors because I've got cabin fever. So I can't... Literally can't sleep past time or anything. We've got to go outside. And that's fine. That's fine. It's our old friend that I opened this episode saying that I was going to try to avoid. Didn't avoid it. Because it's a bastard. Totally could have made this outside. But we'll be okay. Because, again, our objective at this point in the series is to get to the outdoors. And explore the outdoors. And be in places where cabin fever is not a problem. So... we'll live. And we've recovered enough condition to where I think I can do this safely. I'm going to go ahead and drink some water just to reduce my burden. I hate that it's the middle of the night. But there's some nearby wood sources I think I can use. I'm going to grab some coal. Actually, I'll take all the coal with me. Why not? Gotta wait 7 more minutes. I'll take this book with me too, because I'm about to start a fire outside. Until the storm clears, we're gonna just go to the nearby barn, which is just outside of the farmstead. Like over... which way is it? Over there, I think? No, wait. That way. Yeah, it's back behind these windows somewhere. Yeah, because if the... yeah, I can't see anywhere right now, so... But the front door is that way. So that means the barn is that way. Yeah, it's back behind those windows. There's our potable water. Let's drink it. That'll top off our thirst meter. And now I'm going to take a torch from the fire. Step outside into this lovely storm. Now, do I have anything to cook with? Yeah, I've got my, I've got these cans. I actually have an extra can on me. But how am I doing intestinal parasite-wise? Pretty well. And the blizzard blows the torch out immediately. Okay, now there's not... Now we are sheltered from the wind here. Let's see, I can't start a fire here, can I? Oh, yes, I can. I heard that sound again. Did you hear that? It's freaking creeping me out, man. Trying to see the best spot to start a fire that's sheltered from the wind. I'm just going to assume that it's safe if I put it in this corner. Damn it. I know. I saw you. Come on. Come back to me. There you are. Fire striker. Book. I've got 1 stick on me. Ugh, really? I don't have anything else aside from that to keep the fire going?
I can't feel my hands.
All right, well, hang on. I've got a... Well, this blows. Guess it serves me right. I used up all my fuel. Yeah, this isn't good, actually. What I'm going to have to do... See, I can't pass time indoors. I really can't. This sucks. This sucks so much. I hate you, Cabin Fever. I forgot why I hate you. But I remember now. Too windy to light torch. Yes, thank you, game. So we're going to step back indoors here. And we sure as hell can't pass time indoors, but we can definitely break stuff down for wood in here. So that's what we're going to have to do. And and that is its own way of passing time. So let's see. It's going to take 8 minutes with the hatchet. Now, I could break down a lot of stuff without... You know what? I'm not even going to worry about the lantern fuel. I've got time. So let's break this down. This will actually help us recover condition, too. I just can't rest. So we're... In a way, we're kind of cheating the system right now. All right. That's going to take a little longer. Let me walk around breaking down the crates first. Anywhere that there are crates. Yeah, the bench. This takes 2 hours, 38 minutes to break down. I bet you there are more crates downstairs. Because the reclaimed wood is 35 minutes at a time on the fire. And so that's enough to get the fire going and keep me alive for a while. Okay, there's that. Yeah, we're recovering warmth and condition right now, despite having cabin fever. So this is one way to pass some time, maybe even until the blizzard goes away. Maybe. All right, so this is an hour.
Any of this gear.
That's 30 minutes for the same... Wait, what? Really? For the same amount of wood, it's 30 minutes. Well, in that case, you don't have to tell me twice. Break this down. Yeah, so this is now a ridiculous amount. Yeah, we're doing fine on lantern fuel. We can go back and get more before we leave. table is 1 hour and 15 minutes for just 5, so that's not as worthwhile. I'd rather just break down crates. It's a good, efficient production rate in terms of wood. So I'll break this one down, and that should be enough. We get a fire going outside. And what I'm hoping is that the blizzard will pass, and we'll have the opportunity to look around, add some wood to the fire to the extent that we need it, and then recover a bit more condition and get on our way. Yeah, one thing I want to do really quickly before I forget, I'm going to step back inside and get some lantern fuel. And I just realized we're at the 30-minute mark, so once I get the fire going outside, I will stop this episode for the day. Lantern fuel, come here. Let's put you away. Refuel. Very good. Drop. Yeah, we're really encumbered right now. Alright, so fastest way. Come to think of it, the fastest way to the spot where we need to go would actually be to go into the basement. Upstairs. And then beeline. We're not far from the dawn at this point, which is good news. I prefer a blizzard in the daytime to a blizzard in the nighttime any day. I mean, I'll take it. Now, I'm not 100% confident that starting a fire here... I'm really not confident that starting a fire here will actually be sheltered from the wind. But it's claiming that it is, so I'm going to see what happens. Let's use the book. We're going to use a cardboard match, no tinder. Start fire. Cross your fingers, Legion. Cross them hard. Because if this is sheltered from the wind, then we're in good shape. We can even sleep here for a while.
Perfect.
Yay. Okay. Add fuel. Yeah, we've just got the one stick. I'm going to put it on there. We're going to put these torches on there too, because reasons. Campfire's definitely warming up. I have some coal that will help it warm up more, but for now, I will stop this episode here, and the next one we're going to get this fire nice and warm, and then we're going to sleep next to it for a while, because even if the wind were to... I mean, we could sleep right here where we are and be fine. So we're going to sleep next to it, assuming we can put the bedroll down. So we're going to do our best to sleep next to it, recover some condition. Even if we don't sleep next to it, we can stand next to it and be happy. We're blocked from the wind right now.
I hate being cold, because I really do.
Okay, I like that new version as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.